For all of you watching, we should be officially live. Save money, cook a steak. Yes, 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 yes. Save money, cook a steak. Yes, 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 yes. Or there's another saying, yeah? Save money, ride a cowboy. Some of the women like to say that, but that's not what the stream is about. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, let's make sure that we are officially live. And today is officially Wednesday. It's 7/29, 2026. It is about almost 8 o'clock where I'm at. 7:46 p.m. Rip Crew, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? We're number one. For all of you watching, yes, yes. Today, I will be showing you, for a lot of you that don't know, you have to learn this. Save money, cook a steak. Save money, cook a steak. Today, we're going to be cooking a steak. I'm going to show you how to cook a good steak. Also, not only am I going to show you how to cook a good steak, sound check one time, moderators. Sound check one time. Are we live? Yes. Today I'm going to be cooking a beautiful ribeye steak, and you're going to see it. Matter of fact, we should just show it, right? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. We should just show it for the start off the stream. And for a lot of you, today I'm also going to be reviewing the one and only, the Michters. Yes, Michters special release. I'll be reviewing it for all of you, and many of you do know. If you don't know already, this is a whiskey channel, but I do show you a lot of different things that I like. And one of the things that I like to show you is how to cook. Yes, how to cook. Let me see that my beer is. Wait a minute, we got to do a little burr. Yes, yes. Okay, for all of you. Ooh, frozen, nice and frozen. I'll be drinking a beer on the stream. I will be choosing a beer before anything. And for all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm going to put it out there. Can you guys guess how much I paid for this? Anyways, for any of you watching, today, here we go with a special whiskey. And if you need the light, you let me know. I'll put the light on. For all of you watching, let me know if you can see. I think you can see. But today, I will be doing this Michters, yes, limited release, a barrel strength review. I popped it open yesterday. It was fantastic. We're going to be comparing it to the other sour mash, which is almost the same. So these two will be drank on the stream, two limited releases. And I'm just going to say anything positive on this one. Yesterday we drank it and it was good. I'm going to go deeper into detail. We're going to do this one too before we do that one. Also, I did bring this one in here on the stream, Red House. Yes. Why? Because the brand new release was just released and we have it, right? 10 years. So there's a lot of things we're going to do here and I'm looking forward to this stream. But the one thing I have to say is, yes. We need to do a drink. Yes. We need to do a drink. What drink are we going to do? And for some of you, save money, cook a steak. And save money, cook a steak. And that's exactly what we're going to do. As a matter of fact, let's already pop this son of a gun on here. Can you guys guess how much I paid for this? Can you guess? How many of you can guess? That is a doozy. How many of you can guess how much I paid for this? Okay, for all of you, somebody says 25 bucks. You got really close. Whoever that was, me and some. You know what? Somebody said $13 Chevy. I see you, Chevy. April Neal, good to see April. Also, William, good to see William. All of you in the chat room, yes. Or WR said $28. Nope, close to 25, but we did get there. And I paid $15.99 a pound. So let me just show you how beautiful. This is a beauty. Look at this. Save money, cook a steak. I'm going to show you how to do it. But before I show you how to do it, we got to pick. I'm going to say this. We got to pick the. I don't got fertilizer under here, do I? Nope. We got to pick. Okay, we got to pick a beer. Okay, if you don't know already, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. When I'm on, let's get those likes up. It's uncanny that we got this amount of likes. We got to tap the screen. Chevy, tap the screen. William, tap the screen. Let's get those likes up, baby. And you guys need me the like. You need a like. Let me know. I'll put the line on. Edwin, don't forget to hit the like. But April Neal for all of you members. Welcome to the membership club. And Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. When I'm on. Okay, so which recipe I'm going to use? Well, my recipe, and my recipe is right over here. If you don't see it, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to see it throughout the stream. The recipe to save money. You want to save money? Well, guess what? I'm here to save you money. I'm here to save you money. Don't go to restaurants, because at the end of the day, you go to restaurants. Come on now, you go to restaurants and you're not doing it right. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. But yes, hit that like button, hit that like button. We're gonna pick the beer that we're gonna do, and also today's glass of choice. Glass of choice, a glass of choice. There's a glass of choice. Don't be using this glass today. Yes, yes. Beautiful glass, isn't it? Yes, yes. You go buy this at your local store, or sometimes I think I bought this online. Or did I buy it at the store, online on the store? I don't even remember. But here we go. We'll be drinking from this. And for some of you, I'm going to show you exactly the recipe that I'm going to use. You could use the same recipe that you want. But one thing you're going to need to have is, it's called Gravy Master. Blaster. It's called Gravy Master, all right? Let me know if you can see. And you're also going to need one of my specials. The special recipe, you're going to need a little bit of that Kiko Man. Okay, so what kind of beer we're going to drink for all of you? Let's put the light on. Let's pick a beer. Something that goes good with this stream. And something that can fill up my glass. Let's go with something good. Let's put the light on. Yes. There's the light. What kind of beer am I picking? Well, hey, what? I'm going to pick Japanese beer. Here we go. Here's what I'm picking. Japanese. Yes. So, pick of choice. Do me a favor, hit like, but if you haven't tapped the screen a couple of times, here's the pick of choice. This is called Kirin Ichiban. Now, Kirin Ichiban is great to have with steak. It is smooth. And it's real good. All right, let's pour it, yeah? How do you pour this? Well, hit the walls. That's how you pour it, huh? It just pours by itself. It's that easy. Pour with your walls. There you go. There's a good pour. Yes. And again, do me a favor, hit like, but if you have it, yes. Kirin Ichiban! That's how they say it over there in Japan. This is honestly one of the best, cheapest beers you can get. One of the best, cheapest beers you can get. And thank you so much, Wrenches, for being part of this stream. I do know that we do need a couple wrenches more. Can you be the next wrench? Maybe. Maybe you could be the next wrench. But the only people that get wrenches out here are supporters. Yeah, supporters and members. Subscribers. You can always get a wrench on this channel. You just have to support off them. Send super chats. Always get that membership, renew that membership. If you don't know how to get the membership, go to the channel. Right when you go to the channel, you can officially get that membership. And that membership allows you to see content that people in the public cannot see. Anyways, for all of you watching, this is what you need to save money. You need to save money. And why do I tell you this? People tell me all the time, look, why are you eating so much? Why are you drinking so much? People tell me all the time, why are you even staying home? Well, first off, let's get it straight. First off, if I go to a restaurant, it's going to be the same thing that I'm going to drink at the restaurant. And at the end of the day, if I drink something at the restaurant, it's going to cost me more money than I bought this. I paid a total of, for these, over here, 12-pack of this, I paid a total of $12 for a 12-pack. A 12-pack, I paid $12. If you think I'm gonna be going to a restaurant and paying for this beer $12 for one little beer. You out of your mind. You out of your mind. You out of your soul. You out of your soul, baby. You out of your soul. So I'm saving some money, right? 12 of these cost, to me, it costs $12 for 12 of them. I go to restaurants, it's $12. Let's put that out there, all right? The steak at the restaurant, if you get a good steak, 75 bucks for the best steak at the restaurant. Why would I want you to go to a restaurant when you could do it at home? People tell me all the time. Friends tell me all the time, why don't you go to a restaurant? Because the chefs, they're not worth me going to the restaurant and having a steak. It's just not worth me paying $80 for a steak. Not only that, you're going to pay tax, you're going to pay, not only are you going to pay tax, you're going to pay, give or take, all right? Give or take. A beer at a restaurant, $12. Steak, good steak, $75, $80. A really, really good steak. If you get a cheaper one because you're cheap, $55. Give or take, you're already at almost $100. And that's your beer and your steak. Mind you, sometimes they charge you for the sides. Why the hell am I going to be paying for rice? It should be coming standard with this, right? But sometimes they pay. So good enough. Good enough. They're making their money. And if I want whiskey, what if I want whiskey? More money, right? At the restaurants, more money. If I want whiskey, more money, right? A shot of this whiskey, which is a limited release, it's going to cost me roughly $55 for about maybe 2 ounces. Okay, about 2 ounces. Maybe sometimes even an ounce. Limited release is going to cost about 55 bucks. So right there, I'm down $155, right? And I'm always going to get the biggest steak, right? I'm a strong man. Anyways, now that I said that, save money, cook a steak. All right, save money, cook a steak. All right, cook a steak and save money. That's what it is. So for all of you, here we go. We're going to do this steak. I'm going to do it in honor of all of you watching. I like cars. I'm going to say we need another ranch. I like cars. You are currently on the list for another ranch. And for a lot of you, be part of the chat room. HD, good to see AZ. And for all of you, don't forget to tap the screen. Let's get those likes up to at least 50 today. Shout out to all of you. 50 in how many minutes? 50 in 20 minutes. That's a doozy. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Do you like my shirt? Yeah, I'm in my prime. I'm in my prime. That's what it says. Okay, now that I said all that, we're going to start cooking this. Now, before I even tell you anything more, I will tell you, before I start cooking, I need to drink a little whiskey. So let's drink a little whiskey, yes, yes. Right here. We're going to put it right here, yeah? The whiskey of choice that I decided to pick. By the way, we're going to be using these, all right? Don't forget, I'm going to show you the recipe. We're going to be using this. And there's another one here. Boom, another one here you're going to see. So we have all these here. I'm going to use them very shortly. But before we do that, we got to pick a whiskey. Now, is this going to be the whiskey I'm going to drink right now? Currently, I'm not going to drink this whiskey currently right now. So I'm just going to put this over here. Standard, just a standard thing to do. Put it over here and let's drink the whiskey that I want to drink to start off. Now, am I going to drink something like this? I should. This is a $20 bottle. It's 15 sometimes. Very cheap. I should drink that. But I kind of want to drink this one. Yes? The stream title here is today. I'm cooking steak. I'm going to show you how to cook steak. Save money. Cook a steak. I'm going to show you how to cook. But I think I'm going to drink this one. Now, this one is the Michter's limited release, but this is a toasted finish. So they did a little bit of a different thing that they normally do. This is a very low proof bottle. The lowest proof bottle in the stream, 86 proof, 43% ABV. And here we go. We're just going to start off with a little bit of lick. We're going to start off with a little bit of that lick. And the whiskey of choice is Michter's. So we have that going. Beautiful. Save money. Cook a steak. Yes, save money, cook a steak. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to pick out a steak too. Make sure it has marbling. Many of you don't pick out your steak, and also make sure it has a bone. If it has no bone, you're not good. Shout out to the USA. Damn, well, this shirt's a little bit tight. Shout out to the USA. There we go. Shout out to the USA. It's a little bit tight, this shirt. A little bit tight, this shirt. There we go. Shout out to the USA. Boom, boom. Okay, now let's do that. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's make this nice and make this snappy. Cheers, all of you. She's out of her soul, baby. She's out of her soul. Let's drink this up. That's such a good whiskey. That's such a good whiskey. Wow, I didn't expect this to get better. This is actually, it got better. It went from bad to good. Damn. This is, wow. This is really good. Before when I drank this one, it was never good. And I always told you guys, some of you, you could skip on this one. This is actually really, really good. Really, really good. Now, there's a difference on both of these bottles. They're both limited releases. Don't forget, they're both limited releases, but there's a difference. Barrel proof, barrel strength. And then you have this one that's the low proof. This is almost like drinking a scotch. If you like scotch, you're really going to like this. This is a toasted finished sour mash Kentucky whiskey. And for some of you, it does say on here, yes, limited release. So it is limited every year. They tend to release these. I don't know if they could discontinue them, but it's really nice. You get a little bit of fruits, a good amount of wood, and you have that. There's a creaminess that goes on with this. There's a tad bit of almost like a, maybe we could say a little bit of, just a little bit. It almost has like apple on here and a little bit of fruits. This is really nice, but it's very light. So for all of you watching, here's the recipe that I'm going to show you. And please understand, this is a recipe that it's only for your eyes. Only for your eyes, okay? So don't go anywhere. And for the people that rewatch this one, I will be keeping this up. Maybe we're going to probably keep this up. Here goes for the recipe. Gravy Blaster. maybe that's not the name. Gravy Blaster. Over here, Kiko Man. I like cars, man. I want to give him a wrench, but we have to have everybody here. We have to have all my ranchers say that he needs the wrench. Usually it happens. I like cars. Don't worry. It does happen. Now that you saw that, I want to show you something. And this is a big thing. Okay? We're going to be using big grains. Okay? Big. You see these grains? These are big salt grains. Look at that. Big salt grains. So I'm gonna be, ooh, I got a little bit of salt in my crotch. Oh, what does salt do? What do the people get when they get baptized? What is it? I forgot. Anyways, here we go. We're gonna use this one just to give it some flavor. So here we go. This is how we're gonna do it. Okay, it's simple as this. Let's start by putting some of these here. You guys see the beautiful piece that I picked out. Any of you that picked out the price of $23.99, $23.50, you're right. Okay, you're right. If you pick that out, you're good. You're right. And again, it has to have a bone. If it has no bone, you got nothing. It has to have a bone. Okay? It has to have a bone. Now that we have that there, good. Let's start off the stream over here. iCarly, aka I like cars. iCarly, that's a hell of a name. Ranch. April Neal says ranch officially. $20 super chat. By the way, at the beginning of the stream, most of my other ranches do show up on the stream. Over here, I like cars. He is in. He is. I'm gonna say this. It's gonna be a day that he gets a ranch, right? What day could it be? What day could it be? Over here, April Neal, $20 super chat. I Carly, aka I like cars. I Carly, here we go. I like cars. I Carly, here we go. Let's drink this up, and let's start doing this. This is for the people out here that need to learn how to cook, save money. You could save a lot of money by watching this channel. So here we go. Make sure it has a bone. Ribeye with the bone. Don't get it without the bone, all right? Do not get it without the bone if you're doing the barbecue. Cheers, all of you. Drink this up. I gotta leave her leaking. That's what she said. I gotta leave her leaking. This olive oil costs money. I gotta leave her leaking. April Neal, shout out to April Neal. Good to see Sammy in the chat room. Good to see Chevy in the chat room. He shout out to April Neal. $20 super chat. You know, April Neal, she has an unlimited budget. If you guys don't think that she can't send $500, she could send $1,000 if she wants. She has no limit. And for some of my ranches, most of my ranches have no limit. So for any of you, I want to say, for any of you watching, be part of the community, right? Be part of the community. Enjoy the community. I stream about every day for all of you so that you learn something. So now that you have that going, good, listen to what we're doing. Cheers, all of you. Shout out to April Neal. So we're going to put this, okay, we're going to put this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put this in the plate. Do not put it there we go. Put it on the plate. You see how it gets black? There we go. You saw it gets black? Good. Ooh, my fingers are black. Lord! Now that we did that, here goes the other one. I'm just going to use the rest of this. I barely have any. You need to make sure that the sweetness on this marinade doesn't get overpowering, and you want to tune it down with a little bit of soy. This is soy sauce, and I can guarantee you, you're just going to love it. Just a little bit. Nah, just a little bit. You saw what I did? Just a little bit. Am I going to put more? No. Not putting more. Not putting more. There we go. Those are the main, one of the main things you're going to put. All right? Both of them. Cheers to all of you. Ah, man, this thing is going to be beautiful. Okay, here we go for all of you watching. Let's get this going. And for all of you watching, not only are we going to get this going, we need to flip this. So now, here we go. Now, we're just going to flip it a couple times. Okay, we're going to make sure that this bowl mixes up right. Good to go, good to go. Yes, yes, good to go. Okay, now you saw that. You have to make sure your steak is going to be all black. Okay, make sure it's all black. Now we're getting somewhere. You see this? We're getting somewhere. You need to make sure that it's all black. If you're at home, you could turn it, spin her around. That's what she said. Spin her around. Spin your meat around one time. That's what she said. Look at this. Beautiful. And again, we're going to do one more pass to the other side. One more pass to the other side. Oof. Oh, there we go. Now that's exactly how I want it. You see how purely black it is? Don't forget to hit the like button. And yes, we do need another wrench. April Neal, thank you so much, April Neal, for being here. It's a Wednesday. You never know. Sometimes people leave work late. Here goes with the salt. This is grilling salt. Okay? You're going to need this. So here we go. Let's start this off. This hand's olive already. Boom. If you want to put it on the grill, you could do that if you want. There you go, grilling salt. Boom. Ah, that's good. Now, if this was a thinner piece, do not put the amount of salt that I just did. If this is a thin piece of a ribeye, if it's not big, do not put the amount of salt that I just did, okay? So far, it looks good. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to add a little bit of flavor. Now, there is flavor with there is flavor right now, but I just want to add a little bit, just a little touch. Don't add a lot, just a little touch. Again, Bearded Butcher. Shout out to April Neal. Shout out to April Neal. April Neal, what you want, April Neal? What would you want for your birthday? I would like to know, what would you like for your birthday? Her birthday is next year. What would you like for your birthday? Cheers, all of you. Here goes with the swoop. We're gonna flip this. Now, when you flip this, be careful it doesn't fall off the bone. Look at how big that is. Careful it doesn't fall off the bone. Look at that. Oof. Oof. George, good to see George. Subscriber George. Good to see George. Subscriber George. I'm trying to say hello to everybody that I see in the chat room. Okay. Looks pretty good. But you want to make sure the marinade is dipping into this meat, into your meat. That's what she said. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing on this side. You go a little bit lighter if you want on this one, but this is just, it's standard. Put the salt on here. Look at that beautiful salt. Ah, that's good. That's lovely. It looks really nice. Most of this salt is gonna really penetrate into your meat. That's what she said. And again, here we go. Do me a favor, hit like button if you haven't. We're only 20 minutes in. And now the last, there we go. That's the last hit I'm doing. That's about all you're gonna do, but you want to do the sides too. The side is one of the main things you want to do, right? One of the main things you want to do. Looks good, right, Sammy? Looks good, Sammy. Save some money. Save some money. Cook yourself. Cook yourself a nice steak. Save some money. Cook yourself a nice steak. I'm going to pound some of this. I'm going to pound some of this salt into the meat so that it's inside the meat. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the sides. So the sides is what I want to do, and I'm just going to flow it. I'm going to flow it so that it gets some of that beautiful marinade. I'm just going to flow it on here. Look at that. Oof. Oof. Oh. And there we go. That's as simple as it gets. Look at that. It's black as hell. That's what she said. That's black as hell. Look at that. Oof. Look at that. That's how to make a good steak. Now this, I'm going to go put this on the side. That's how to make a good steak. It is how to make a good steak, and for all of you watching, I kind of want to do now the review of this beautiful whiskey. This is really good. Again, if you haven't bought this one, it's very hard to find. But we're going to be talking about both of these. What is the difference? What is the difference on both of them? They are both sour mashes from Michters. Yes, sour mashes from Michters. Are they the ones that you should officially be looking forward to? I kind of think so. Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I kind of think so. We're gonna see. I know many of you are tuned in, hoping to see the review, and you're gonna get the review. So far, this is really good. It does take a little bit of time to get bitter. When you first buy this, it's not gonna be as good as it's supposed to be. So just understand that, right? It should get better over time. Oxidation is really good with whiskey if it doesn't seem to have the balance, right? Oxidation. By the way, for any of you watching, you're probably wondering why is this out? Why is this not in my refrigerator? Because it was in my refrigerator. It's super cold. This is a cold steak. Do not put a cold steak onto your grill. Never do that. So we're looking for room temp. Room temp is about 75. Here's about 75. And for some of you watching, I'm just going to say this. Yes. Don't forget, don't forget. No sugar in any of your whiskeys. When you drink whiskeys, there's no sugar. And at the end of the day, enjoy your whiskeys. When you're drinking and having a good time, drink small amounts. And that's usually the way to do it. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do this one now. I mean, what's better? People say all the time, why don't you go out and eat at the restaurants? Why don't you go out? Because I'm not going to go out and eat at the restaurants. Why would I do that? I have $100 meal in front of me that I literally bought for about 25 bucks. I bought this around 25 bucks. My rice inside, cheap. You already know how much the rice is, right? Under $10. The beans that I got inside, the salad I got inside, cheap. Under $5. I mean, why would I extend myself to go to a restaurant to have a waiter that doesn't even know what I think just recommend me a steak? That's not what I want to do. I want to make my meal. I want to save you guys money. Stay home, cook your meal. If you cook like me, I'm going to say this, you could use the same recipe. But one thing you need to learn, grill lines aren't the way to go. If you have grill lines on your steak, it doesn't mean anything. It means that you burnt your spices. Sometimes that's bitter, and sometimes it's just not good. So be careful with grill lines, okay? Cheers to all of you. Grill lines are supposed to make a steak look beautiful, but it doesn't accomplish anything. Cheers to all of you. Shout out to my Oni Ranch. Let's drink this up. Sammy, this is good. 7:30. 7:30 in the chat room. Yes. 7:30 in the chat room. Yes. 7:30 in the chat room. Yes. All right, here we go. One thing I need to do is I need to make sure my rice is ready to go. So let's get that rice ready to go. I'm going to start my rice, and thank you so much, 7:30. Huge appreciation, 7:30. Let's go put that rice. Click that rice, and I'm going to put them beans so that I'm ready. I just put it in the microwave. Here we go. Let me put that on. Oof. Man, I'm gonna say it's freaking hot out here. It's really, really hot. My rice is on. I use the Jansen rice. I switched to Jansen rice. I switched the. So I've eaten Jansen rice all my life, right? I switched to this company that's from Thailand, and it's freaking good. So I recently switched rice. I would recommend some of you, if you're eating this with something, what are the options that you could have with your steak so you can save money? Potatoes. If you have a whole potato, you cook it on the barbecue, a whole potato, cut it in the middle, sour cream, load it up with everything. Oof, you're good to go. That's an amazing meal with a little bit of broccoli on the side, or you could have broccoli on the side. That's an amazing meal. One of my favorite meals, if I ever go to my favorite. Huh? The only restaurant that I ever go to that I ever want to go to is Applebee's. Applebee's makes the best porterhouse and side dishes that you can ever get, but they have mashed potato. I don't like to make mashed potato here, but I do it sometimes. And how do I do it? Well, I get it ready frozen, not frozen, but I get it ready cooked. So I just put it in the microwave, and then after that, that's it. I just add everything I need to. But today, I'm doing a special beans with salad and the jasmine rice from Thailand. I'm going to tell you the name of it eventually. For right now, here we go. Let's drink this up. The review is here, and I'm going to tell you the review on this bottle. And again, this is the bottle we're reviewing. Michter 2026. Yes, yes, yes. Michter 2026. Limited release. 111 proof. And this is not a toasted finish like this one. This one's a toasted finish. But they are both sour mashes. This is the first time they ever released a sour mash that was barrel strength. So here we go. And cheers all of you. Hopefully we get other ranches showing up. First thing I'm going to say, it's honestly really, really good. Yesterday I didn't tell you guys enough about it because it was at the end of the stream, and one of our ranchers, Jason Kane, and Edgar Romeo. Edgar Romeo sent $50, and Jason Kane sent 20. And that stream was good. The second stream, you could go rewatch it if you're a member. I told you all about it. I told you how good it was, but I really, honestly didn't tell you the specific notes that I tasted. Sometimes I don't even care about the notes, but some of you do care. So here we go. Let me just tell you a little bit about this. It does have a good amount of fruits that I smell, a little bit of spices that I smell, and also it does have a little bit of chocolate that I do smell on the nose. The oak note isn't as prolific as some of the whiskeys, but sometimes what does it matter, right? Sometimes oak, you really want to kind of know how the flavors are. Sometimes the note is in the finish that you really want, right? So here we go. Let me tell you if this worked. I'm going to say, before I even give you the review, okay? Before I even give you the review, do me a favor, if you guys are new, tap the screen a couple times, hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button if you're new. Subscribe here in the corner if you haven't. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Well, number one. I stream every single day. We're almost at 20K. Here we go. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. Cheers, all of you. That is so good. That is so good. That is so damn good. How can I explain this to you? It has the tart. It has the tart of like a. You guys ever had a you guys ever had an apple pie that's like a little bit young, a little bit tarty, a little bit jammy? There's no jam in this, I can guarantee you that. But there's a little bit of tart. There's a little bit of sourness, tart and sourness on this beautiful limited release. It does have a little bit almost like a chocolatey kind of feel. but it does have like I don't tend to like apple. Don't tend to like apple. It reminds me of like an apple that's a little bit young. When you bite into it, it's super, 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 super sour. It's a tart and sourness. It gives you that. And then boom, it hits you with a good oak. The oak is nice. It's not too overwhelming. There's a little bit almost like a, what can I say? Almost like a butterscotch, honey kind of a note on here. But Minx is really prolific. And not only that, oof, she must be out of her soul. She must be out of her soul. It's 111 proof. You don't want to put water in this. If I put water, I'm getting back to the basics. This is not the basic, but there's one that's basic. It's like 50 bucks, 45 bucks. You're going back to the basics. Oh, when I put water in this son of a gun, it's honestly, it's so good. It's really good. Do I recommend this to all of you? This might be the whiskey that a lot of you should get. Okay? Many of you don't know about it because people don't tell you about it and why you shouldn't buy this and why you should buy it. Who cares what they say? You need to get this. It's really, really good. It's going to be expensive, 150 bucks. Only difference is from this one to the other one, red letters. You see the limited release? Red letters. This is the one you want to get. This one doesn't have the red letters. This one has the white letters, and this one's toasted. Out of both of these, which one do I recommend you to have? If you're a Scotch drinker, you're really going to like this one. It's going to bring you back to those moments. The Scotch whiskey gives you those stone fruits and the little bit of oak. It's going to give you that. You're going to like it a lot. And it's going to be really an American whiskey that you're drinking. If you're into high proof Scotch whiskey, but you don't want to drink Scotch whiskey, you want to drink almost like a bourbon, right? You kind of want to get something like this. This hands, I'm going to drink this again because it's so good. I'm going to drink this again. This is so good. I'm going to drink this again. 111 proof. 111 proof. And what's the positive on here? Well, the positive is there's a super long finish. And the long finish, it's tart and vanilla. Tart and vanilla. I'm going to tell you now. Cheers, all of you. Reaper Crew. Hit the like button. We're almost there. I can't believe April's the only one today. Can you believe that? April. Every day is different. Don't forget. Members. Good to see Chris in the chat room. Good to see Chris in the chat room. We only have one ranch. One ranch currently right now. Oof. We got one Power Ranger in the chat room. This is so good. Cheers, all of you. And I'm going to flip this steak again. Man, this is good. Let me tell you what the finish is like. That's so good. That is so good. There's a bomb of sourness. There's a bomb of like, it almost reminds me of, you know what reminds me of too? It almost reminds me of like what is it? What is that fruit? What is that fruit? It reminds me of, there's a certain fruit out here. Cheers all of you, cheers all of you. It reminds me of, again, I did say apple, like a young apple. Now I'm going to say this. This is better than Elmer Tilly. So for any of you that are Elmer Tilly fans, I'm sorry to say, Elmer Tilly is worth $300, $250, $500. It's not worth it. This is the best sour mash you could ever buy in your life. There's no other sour mash that's better than this one. This is the best sour mash in the market today. I'm going to say that. I'm going to rip it. I'm going to say that. The best sour mash that you can ever buy in your life. If you thought Elmer Tilly was the best, it's not the best. You haven't found this. Again, this just came out this year. It is the best. How do I compare? Because I have all the whiskeys. I could do that. I compare because that's what it is. Sometimes you have to know, man. If you're number one, you have to say it. That is the best sour mash in the whole market. There's no other sour mash better than this. Man, that's good. I would pay up to for this. I would pay up to if I found one in the 5 more years. Say 5 more years goes around, right? And I couldn't find another one. I would pay up to $200 for this. That's how good it is. Now the finish, it's super long. It's still tasty. There's still the sourness. There's a little bit of vanilla that keeps it going. Every sip, a little bit of vanilla that keeps it going. And the oak, it's there. The oak is there. But it's not drying. It's nice. Oak is very nice. You know, mint curds, what they do is they like to cure their oaks. That's what the master distiller told me. I talked to the master distiller in person one time. He goes, "Ooh, I'm going to tell you everything." And he told me they leave the wood out so that it gets hit by sun for about, I think he said 18 months. I remember it was a long time, like 18 months. Or maybe it was 8 months. I don't even remember the conversation. All I know is that he told me everything that they do over there at Mitzker's, all their wood before they even use it. They literally do it themselves. They get it and they put it out there so it gets a lot of that air. I'm just going to say this. I can't wait to have the last sip. Now, before anything, we're going to go on to the new one after this. Brand new one. I'm going to go review this again. Live, I'm going to review this again. Shout out to April Neal. My only ranch. Damn. New beginning. New beginning. Shout out to New Beginning. She's a Power Ranger. Yeah, she's a Power Ranger. Yeah. Cheers, all of you. She's like there's no Purple Ranger, but she's not a Pink Ranger. Yeah, April O'Neil, she's a Purple Ranger. There's no Purple Ranger in Power Rangers. She's a Purple Ranger. Over here, thank you so much. Chris. We got Chris Hansen in the chat room. Thanks so much, Chris Hansen. What is it? CNBC? What is it? CNBC? Chris Hansen, thank you so much. He sent some gold coins. That was cool. Did you see that? Chris Hansen. Here we go. Let's drink some. That's so good. Vanilla. Young apple. Tart apple. Like a tart apple. Thank you so much, Chris Hansen, again. We could talk about that, right? What the hell does Leonardo DiCaprio like young women? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with that man? Chris Hansen, where you at? Chris Hansen? What's wrong with that man? Young women, God, man. You know what's underrated? Older women. Older women are underrated. Older women they're perfect. Older women are perfect. You guys don't know that. I'll tell you why older women are perfect. This is a perfect whiskey. What they did here, I don't know if I want to say this, but I think I'm going to say this. This is better than the 10-year bourbon. This is better than the 10-year bourbon. This is better than the 10-year rye whiskey from the company. I'm going to say this. This might be my favorite bottle out of everything that they have ever done in Michters. This is really, really good. This is the second day that I have it. Yesterday we popped it open. Now this is the second day. This is the best bottle that they have released in a long time. And have I had all the Michters 10 years? Look, I've had almost every year. This is so good. My teeth are blasting. Damn. This is really good. Okay, now that we see that, I don't want to let this go. Honestly, I don't. It's really good. I don't want to let this go. But I have to let this go. I have to let this go. Well, I don't have to let this go because we're putting a new whiskey again too on the stream, and we're gonna put it with the young brother. We're gonna put it with the young brother. So I just need to do this, right? So good. I want to go back to this. When I finish with you, baby. I'm going back to the one. That's what I told her. That's not what she said. That's what I told her. So let's start out doing this. Now these are son and father. Here's the son and father. Rittenhouse 10-year, and this is the Rittenhouse that you guys always know about. Now, what's so good about this? This whiskey, the reason why it's so good, it's inexpensive. You can make one of the best cocktails you ever make in your life with this. If you like cocktails, use this. If you like sipping smooth rye whiskey like a man, drink this. But it does have fruits. So understand, there's a lot of men that don't like fruits. Matter of fact, there's women that don't like fruits. You ever met a woman that she says, I never eaten a fruit in my life? I met a woman like that before. It's nuts. You ever meet a woman like that before? Oh man, it's nuts. Over here, Infinity Kings, I see you. Doom, I see you. Somebody said Kyle Rittenhouse. Yeah, that's a funny one. Kyle, who said that? It's cheap when, it's cheap when there's a pop top. Not a pop top, but like a screw top. It's cheap. Doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean it's bad. I'm gonna wash this down real quick. How do I wash this down? That was not a good way to wash it down. Might as well just drink this. This is 100 proof. It's very light, by the way. 100 proof, very light. Very loud. That's a funny one, though. Kyle Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse right here. This is Heaven Hill, by the way. For some of you who don't know, distiller is Heaven Hill. Heaven Hill makes Elijah Craig whiskeys, Larceny whiskeys. The Heaven Hill Bottom Bond. They make a lot of other whiskeys out there. But they make this one specially for some of you. I'm looking forward to this one. Yesterday I was going to drink all of this. Now, this does have a lot of fruits. Again, I'm just going to say this. A lot of fruits. So here we go. Super, super light. Super light. Damn, super light. Fruity and super light. I might as well just drink this. That right there. If you're paying under $20, holy crap, you got a damn whiskey. You got a damn. This is really good. The fruits is taking over my whole palate. It's almost like a darker fruits, pomegranate, almost like somebody stepped on the pomegranate, put it in here. There's a little bit of caramel, beautiful caramel on here, rye, a little bit of good amount of rye. There's spices in here, but the spices. How can I explain to you guys the spices? How can I explain to you guys the spices? The spices on here. It is not overwhelming. It is perfect. Have you guys ever smoked some titties in the whip? It's like that. It's like perfect. Did you shower? No, I didn't shower. You ever smoked some titties in the whip? It's like perfect. It doesn't have a huge amount of rye spice. It's honestly amazing. And don't forget, for any of you, tap the screen a couple of times, hit the like button, subscribe in the corner. Cheers, all of you. Good. It's real good. But it does have a lot of fruits. I'm just gonna say, it does have a lot of fruits. A ton of fruits. A ton of fruit. Again, this darker fruits. The last whiskey we had was an rye whiskey with sour mash, but this has a darker. It's just like the darker aspect of some of the whiskeys that some of you want. Let's drink the rest of this. There's a little herbal aspect to this. Just a little bit herbal aspect. Rye, good amount of rye, vanilla, and caramel. Damn, I just want to suck my tongue. But the rye is underwhelming. The rye is, if you really want a rye whiskey that is full of rye, this is not it. This is not it. This is good for a Manhattan, old-fashioned, Manhattan old-fashioned. You buy this, make yourself a Manhattan old-fashioned. This is the one. This is the one. Manhattan old-fashioned Rittenhouse. Again, this is going to go for all of you that do cocktails. Use this in your old fashioned or your Manhattan. I can guarantee you it's going to be one of the best whiskeys you ever use. And another one that I recommend if you want to do cocktails, Wild Turkey 101. It has that rye spice. It's a bourbon. Now, these are ryes, but the Wild Turkey 101 it's a bourbon and it has a strong amount of rye spice. And it has a strong citrus orange note on that Wild Turkey 101. If you want an old fashioned, use this one or use Wild Turkey 101. I don't like Wild Turkey 101 myself. Just gonna say that. I just want to note that. Cheers to all of you. You guys are amazing. Somebody says, have been buying from the Asian store? Hell nah! Haven't gone back to the Asian store ever again. Ever since. I don't think I even. One of my favorite vegetables, it's fungus called mushroom. Ever since I went to that Asian market, I've stayed away from mushrooms. Can you guys believe that? I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's a life-changing thing. Okay, now it's time to flip this. Let's flip this steak. Let's flip this steak one time. Oof. There we go. You gotta flip the steak. That's a doozy right there. I can't wait to cook this. It's a doozy right there. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. Be part of the chat room. Don't forget to hit like button if you haven't. Okay, now we're going to go to the whiskey that I want to have. Yes. Do me a favor. Hit like button if you haven't. Yes. Here's the whiskey that I want to have. In the chat room, Chris Hansen, thank you so much. It says, the steak is high and beautiful. The steak is high and beautiful. Yes. Every day. Some of you wonder why I drink beer. I drink beer to fall asleep. Back in the Prohibition days, I have insomnia. Back in the Prohibition days, they used to prescribe whiskey to people that needed some inflammation to go down. The people that had issues and surgeries, they would recommend them and prescribe. The doctors would prescribe whiskey. Over time, beer was one of the other products out there in the market that you can drink and help yourself relax. Beer is meant for you to relax. Only bad thing about beer compared to whiskey is that beer has sugar. There are carbs in this, yeah? And at the end of the day, sometimes it's good to have some carbs. I haven't had any carbs today. I really haven't had, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I had trail mix. A little bit. I had 2 bars of trail mix, which had M&M's, so I'm not going to lie. And I had half of a Coca-Cola. Yeah. So I did have a little bit. Oh, I had a mango today. Oh, shit, mango. Man, I love mango. I love mangoes. Man, I love mangoes. You ain't seen some little mangoes. Do me a favor, hit like button. Okay, now we're going to have this. Here's a final review on this one. Now, which one's going to be better? Well, this one's better. There's a difference in these two. And one of the differences is that the age on this, it makes it such a strong competitor in the rye market. This one, it doesn't have the age. So this is why when you drink this, you're going to get a ton of fruits. And the rye whiskey doesn't stand out as much as you might think. Some of you don't know what rye is. Drink a rye whiskey. Rye whiskeys are amazing. It is the manliest whiskey on the planet. You thought of Scotch whiskey? You know what? You know what's manly? Octomore. I'm gonna say this: the manliest whiskey on the planet might be Octomore. I'm gonna see that. You know what? It's not an American whiskey. One of the manliest whiskeys on the planet. Octomore, Dorsey Stag, Stag Junior, and rye whiskey. The most manliest. There you go. If you thought I was going to say Texas whiskey, no. The most manliest, I just told you. Dorsey Stag, Stag Junior, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, rye whiskeys that have a good amount of rye, and Octomore. Some of you don't know what Octomore is, right? Maybe I'll show you. Octomore is the most smokiest Scotch whiskey you'll ever have in your life. You're ever gonna have in your life. You thought Lefroy? Some of you don't even know what I'm saying. You thought Lefroy had a lot of smoke? Let me introduce you to Octomore. Octomore, the most smokiest whiskey in this planet. Anyways, let me clean my palate one time before I have this. I'm here talking about whiskey. Somebody said, bro, it's all carbs. Yeah. Love carbs, right? Carbs are good. Shit. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Cheers, all of you. Here we go. Rittenhouse 10 year. Which one's better? I'm gonna say this. Which one's better? We already know this is not the best, but it's good, man. It does the job. Which one's better? If I was to pick two of these whiskeys, which one? Which one would I say is the best? Yes. I need to do that. Which one would I say is the best? Here's the verdict. I cannot wait to tell you what's the verdict, and I can't wait to cook my steak. I'm going to cook my steak perfect. You're going to see. It's going to be perfect. I'm gunning for a rare, a little bit rare. Nah, you know what? I'm going to go for medium rare, all right? Medium rare on the ribeye. Oof. Wow. Oh, wow. My tongue is full of raw spice, full of spice. This is the smoothest. I did say it yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. Smoothest, most beautiful rye whiskey. Juicy, juicy, juicy. This is the juiciest rye whiskey on the market. The juiciest. There's no other. Peerless can do this. Peerless, they can't do this. No, they can't. Peerless can't do this. Megasmart can't do this. Man, that's good. Knob Creek can't do this. 1792 can't do this. Buffalo Trace can't do this. You know, we tried the Buffalo Trace rye. I think I have it right here. I have it right here. I'm not going to show you. I have it right here. This one is the most juiciest rye in the market that has age. It's like a pomegranate popped in my mouth. That's what she said. There's a good amount of vanilla on here. And then it goes into the good rye spice. The rye spice, it balances out with those fruit notes. There's dark fruits on here, mainly dark fruits on here, which personally to me, is it a big difference compared to this one? It's a huge difference. Now you have more age, and the more age gives this more of a contrast, more of a juiciness, more of a complete complexity, and it's just a little bit thicker. It's super thick compared to that other whiskey we just had from Rittenhouse. But the one thing that stands out to me here is the fact that this has darker fruits and almost has a, to me it tastes like, you know what it tastes like? I'll tell you. You know what it tastes like? Somebody said a funny comment in the chat room. Somebody said a funny comment. Chat. That was good. That was a good one. You know what this tastes like? It tastes like a overly oaked rye whiskey. Overly oaked rye whiskey that's charred. That has fruits. It has a good amount of balance of fruits and rye. The spices is beaming. It's not overpowering. This does have almost like a honey aspect. There's a little bit of, maybe I can say honey on here. Maybe that's what I'm tasting. There's like a, you guys ever had honey, and when you have honey, it's like it just coats your mouth. It has that. So if you ever had honey, I'm just gonna tell you, if you ever had honey, you put it in your mouth, pure honey, raw honey, raw honey. That's what she said. This is gonna coat your mouth completely. The finish is super long. It doesn't die out like an Old Forester rye. Well, we're talking about the $25 Old Forester rye that's straight dookie. I'll never show you that. I'll show you the Old Forester, a barrel strength. I will, high proof. I'll never show you the Old Forester $20 bottle. That finish will go down so hard you'll think, where'd the whiskey go? I still taste this. Exceptional. Sensational. Sensational. Exceptional. Sensational. Everything above. This thing is good. Now here's the thing. I gotta choose one. If I was to give you guys an option to pick both, I tell you guys to pick both of them. But here's the problem. I can't tell you to pick both of them. Why can't I tell you to pick both of them? Because they're expensive. So pick one. If you have the money, you're a millionaire watching me. Shout out to all the millionaires. We have a lot of millionaires watching me. If I wanted to tell you to pick one, which one would it be? Here's the prices on both of these. MSRP on this one, about $100. Secondary market, you're looking at $250, $200 or $300 for this one. This one didn't come with a box, but it's supposed to come with a box. Who cares about the box? This one, about $120 MSRP. I paid $150 for this one, $142.99. No, $142 I paid for this. Secondary price should be for the people that don't know, $300, $350, $400. And the lowest you'll see in the secondary would be $230 to $250. Would I pay $250 for this? I would not. If I was a doctor and a millionaire, hell yeah, I would. I would buy this. I would buy two of them. I would pay $500 for two of these if I was a doctor or a millionaire. But that's not the case here. And could I have bought another one? No, I couldn't have bought another. This was the only one. This was the only one available. Exceptional. Wow. So good. But here is where the dilemma gets. Which one am I picking? I gotta pick one. You guys ready? I gotta pick one. Wait a minute. Time out. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. I gotta start my barbecue. Oh, crap. Yes, yes. This is how I start my barbecue. You guys want to see? Oh, thank the Lord, the other ranchers showed up. You guys got out of work. Thank you so much for getting out of work, Jason Kane. Shout out to Jason Kane. Shout out to Edwin. Thank you so much for my ranchers show up. Now I feel better now. April O'Neil was the only ranch here. That's crazy. April O'Neil held it down on the stream. It's Wednesday. Now I know Wednesday. Some of you go hard on. Well, it's the end of the month. It's the end of the month, so it's different. End of the month is a little bit different, right? End of the month is different. So let's put the. You guys want me to do it on stream? I'm not gonna put no. If we had 100 people watching, 150 people watching right now, we're gonna have a couple thousand people. We're gonna have a couple thousand people watching the stream. But currently, right now, if we had 150 people watching, I would put the chimney right here, and I light it up. I light it up on the stream. Yeah, wait a minute. Should we light it up on stream? Let's act like there's 150 people watching. Should we? Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. You guys want me to light it up? Maybe we should. On the stream currently, we have a super chat. We have a couple super appreciations. Remember, we have 2 more days left for the month. So we need to get all the super chats cluttered on these couple days of the month because they roll on to next month. You know what? We might. You guys want me to light up? I'll light it up right here if you want. You want me to light it up? I'll light that son of a gun up right here. I'm gonna light up. I'll light it up right here. Okay, Ripper, you know what time it is. Let's see which one's better. Mid-curves, barrel strength. I wish I could tell you guys to buy both of them. Some of you are not gonna find both of them. Dude, it's very rare. It's like finding a Pokemon. None of you are gonna find a Pokemon. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to subscribe. Here we go. Let's pour this up. This is so good. Now, let me tell you, if I remember correctly, when I drank this one in the stream, sour, apple, tart, oak, vanilla, a little bit of chocolate almost. That's what I remember. Vanilla. Maybe I can say like, what if there's another fruit? There's another fruit. Like a green mango, green mango, maybe? Nah, green mango. What the hell am I even talking about? Yeah, fucking hell. Hell yeah. It smells like a green. It smells like a green mango. Man, I'm on the spot out here. By the way, this is a start my grill. Look, if we gotta go to Super Chain, I'll start the grill right here in front of you guys. How about that? I'll start the chimney in front of you guys. If we gotta go to Super Chain, I'll start the chimney right here in front of you guys. Which one's better? Shit, this is gonna be hard. They're both good, juicy. I could drink this literally every single day. It's so good, man. Damn, it's good. And this one, I'll never give this to a friend. I'll never give it to a friend to try. I'll never give it to a family to try. Baby, you're mine. I'll never give this to a friend. I'll never give this to a family member. This is all mine. Precious, precious, precious. Like the Lord of the Rings. Maybe, you know what? Maybe this is the best whiskey stream. If I said that, that's probably what it is. Oh, let me say this. This is better than the whole Weller line. There's no Weller that's better than this. There's no Weller that's better than this. There's no Weller that's better than this. Here we go. Let's try this out. Which one's better? Why does it? Why it's like it like blows up in my mouth. That's what she said. It blows up. This is what blows up in my mouth. That's what she said. This is extraordinary. It's sensational. It's sensational. Wow, this is so good. This is so goddamn good. Goddamn, it's so goddamn good. Fucking hell, is good. Can I buy another bottle? If I can find one. I don't think I'm be able to buy another bottle. It's very hard. This is so good. So which one's better? Rittenhouse 10-year or the Sour Mash from Michters, but limited release 2026. First ever release that they ever done. Which one's better? 100 some dollars, $150. If I could buy both of them again, I would buy both of them again. This is very hard to find. A little bit easier to find. This is a little bit easier to find. I'm gonna say this. They're both amazing. They're both amazing. If I could take these with me everywhere, I would. These two whiskeys are just so good. I would love to take these with me everywhere. Football game, Miami Dolphins game. Take both of them with me. Have two girls coming with me to the Miami Dolphin game. One has this in her flask, and the other one has this in her flask. When I get in, I drink it. These two, this mix is amazing. Sour mash with a rye. I don't think there's another combo better. Some of you think, wait a minute, did he just say George? Some of you probably saying, did he just say George C. Stagg was the best, one of the best whiskeys out there? Stagg Jr. is one of the best. Yes, I did. But it doesn't mean, it doesn't mean that I want to drink George C. Stagg Jr. I don't want to drink Garrison Brothers in the goddamn hot heat in the Florida heat. In a Miami Dolphins game at 1 p.m. when it's goddamn blazing. You think I want to drink that? What you out of your mind? What you out of your mind? You think I want to drink high proof whiskey? This is just because you think I have a shout out to all of you. You just think I have a USA flag? You think I have a hat that has Florida Panthers? You think I'm the roughest dude? Just because I'm the roughest dude ever. I hit myself on the wall sometimes, and I don't realize the bruises till 2 days. You think I still give a damn about drinking high-proof whiskey, barrel-proof whiskey, in a goddamn hot summer day at 1 p.m. watching maybe the Miami Dolphins? What the hell you out of your mind? I'm never going to go to a Miami Dolphins game. I got a brand new 65-inch TV. I got a brand new couch inside. My couch is beautiful. I gotta stop inviting the girlfriends over because So my side of the couch, right? It's clean. Clean. The woman's side of the couch, when I invite them, when I invite them Friday, I'm gonna invite them Friday. I'm gonna tell them to clean the goddamn fucking side. I'm gonna tell them to clean my couch on the side. Leather couch. It's a manly couch. Probably wondering, you've seen the couch, right? How many of you seen the couch? Who the hell says Packers? Packers are never gonna win a Super Bowl. Again. Never gonna win a Super Bowl again. God damn, there's two Packers. Oh. You guys are never winning a Super Bowl again. What you out of your mind? Oh shoot, somebody sent them boys. The Cowboys are never gonna oh shit. Who said that? Ike Harley. Cowboys are never winning a Super Bowl again. You better get Emmitt Smith back again. You better get Emmitt Smith. You better find Emmitt Smith, clone him or something. You better get Emmitt Smith, clone him something. Dak Prescott is gonna ruin your whole life for the rest of your life. I feel happier than I'm a Miami Dolphin than a Cowboys fan. But all of us in America are Cowboys fans. Just so you know, we're all Cowboys fans, but we like to hate on them because we like to hate on them. It's like you're like a $1 billion team. We like to hate on them. Cheers, all of you. Should I start the barbecue over here? If I get in the super chat, you know what? I'm getting cheap right now. If I get into the super chat, I'll start the barbecue right here. Why that? Why not? I'm getting cheap right now. How much charcoal does it take to cook one steak? Oof. That's a good one. How much charcoal does it? Oh, this is so good. What the hell's even this? This is so good. This is so good. Jason Kane, are you watching? Here we go with Jason Kane. If you're watching, I'll recommend you to pay up to $150. That's what I paid for this. Up to $150. In a couple more years, I would pay $200 for this. I already said that earlier. Let's drink this up. The best whiskey on the street is it this one? 111 proof. Ah, it's so good. I can't wait to plant my cactus. This is a cactus I want to plant. I want to plant this cactus. I want to plant this cactus so bad. So bad. So bad. If you guys want to see me plant a cactus, I'll do it right now. There you go. There you go. I just did a goal just in case. Just in case. Just in case. I put a goal in there just in case. This thing is so good. I'm never going to give this to a woman. Never going to give this to a woman. Never going to give it. I don't give a damn if she got a big booty, big titties. I'm never giving this woman to any woman. I don't care if you're the most beautiful woman in the world. I've had Miami Miss USA. She fell in love with me. She fell in love with me. I crushed her heart. Yes, Miss Miami USA, land Miami USA. She was a top-rated model here in Miami. I broke her heart. Look, man, that's how I am. That's how I am, man. That's what it is. Let's start the charcoal. Ooh. Again, seeing I'm not sponsored by this, but this is my number one favorite chocolate to use. Now you're probably wondering how much chocolate do I put? Honestly, I'm gonna put a good enough amount. This is my favorite chocolate, and then I'm gonna light at the bottom. Should we light at the bottom now? Hell no. If I light at the bottom now, we're gonna blow up. We're gonna blow up. I got some whiskey around here. We're gonna blow the hell up. Hell no. But this is a chocolate I use. This is a huge bag. Anyways, let's start the grill. I gotta evaluate my hands. So my hands, I gotta evaluate. If they're dirty, I wash them. I'm a germaphobe. I'm a germaphobe. Somebody said that recently to me. Hey, are you for germaphobe? I said, I denied it. Not really. Not really. I denied it. Well, you know why I denied it? Because I thought that I thought mentally she said, you can eat my ass, right? You know I'm not gonna eat her ass. You know I'm not gonna eat her ass. I denied it. So mentally I denied it. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna say anything. I said, what? I'm a germaphobe? I am a germaphobe. Cheers, all of you. 100% germaphobe. Okay, now that we had most of these things, what kind of topic you guys want to talk about? Damn, my hands are. What kind of topic you guys want to talk about? Let me drink the rest of this. My grill is storing up good. Somebody says in the chat room, Reaper. It's been more than humid and hotter than Florida a week. And some days it's super, super hot that they get some swamp ass. They'll say, keep your Miami heat up. Pimpin'. Thanks so much. Here's your appreciation. Whoever sent that. Who was that? I can't give you a shout out because you haven't sent a super chat. Damn, who was that? Remember, super chats really help out on the stream. Shout out to Jason Kane and Edgar yesterday. Shout out to Manny yesterday. Shout out to April Neal yesterday. Shout out to April Neal today. Holy crap. Big appreciation to April Neal. She's ripping it today on the... I wish April Neal would be one of those super supporters like Who Dat. By the way, Who Dat, I spoke to Who Dat. Huge blessings to Who Dat. I hope she's going through a lot. Also, I spoke to Bobby. Bobby's a member on this channel. She's going through a lot. There's a lot of women that are going through a lot. And for all of you, stay strong, all right? Stay strong. Time flies and time heals everything. But before I say anything more, let's drink a sip. Cheers to all of you. This is so good. Who thought of this? Who's the genius that thought of this? Sour mash, barrel strength. That's like, I could have thought of this like 10 years ago. Why didn't you think of? I don't even know why they thought about it recently. This is so good. Michter is batch number 26008999. 55.8% ABV, 111 proof, 111.6 proof. Damn. This is good, but this is good too. Damn. It's so hard to pick, isn't it? This is why my grandmother, when I was younger, says, you're going to have a lot of girlfriends. I said, is that real? She says, you're going to have a lot of girlfriends. And every time I saw my grandmother when I was younger, she says, how many girlfriends do you have? I said, 10. She clapped her hands. When I turned into adult when I was 18, she said the same thing. One of my grandmothers, she said, you have a lot of girlfriends? I know you do. Yeah, I still have 10. Clapping her hands. When I was getting close to 20-something years old, she told me the same thing every time. 21, she told me the same things. You got a bunch of girlfriends? I know you do. More than 10, as a matter of fact. Now I have more than 10. Clapping her hands. When I turned 24, she said the same thing. She said, I know you have a lot of girlfriends. I hope you do. She said, my grandmother. I said, I got more than 15. She's clapping her hands. After that, I never spoke to her again. After that, I never spoke to her again. Why did I never speak to her again? Sometimes when people, family members fly away from where I'm at, in my vicinity, if any family member flies away from me, see you later. Chattanooga, Chattalego. What do? Gotta go. Peace. I just never gonna speak to you again. I haven't spoke to that grandmother in about close to almost 2 decades, maybe a decade. Okay, maybe 10 years, 10 years. 10 years. I haven't spoke to that grandmother in about 10 years. If I can't speak to my own family members or my own grandmother, you can do the same thing. If there's a friend that you don't want to talk to, don't talk to them. You don't have to talk to them. Friends are friends. They're not blood. They're not blood. If there's a friend that bothers you, this is going to be for one person. Any one person out there. If you're that one person that wants to find a sign, if you want the sign, here's a sign. Stop talking to your friend. If there's a friend out there that's bothering you, you just think that, you know what, maybe you shouldn't be talking to them anymore. Don't talk to them. Here's a sign. Don't talk to them. If they're a whore, and you're a woman, they're a whore, you're a woman, you don't want to be that. You don't want to, you don't want to be that. Don't talk to them. If you're a man and you're just sick of your friend telling you that they're going out every night, going to parties and clubs, just stop talking to them. It's as simple as that. We live one life, but we can live up to 100 years old. Remember, you could be his friend again. You could be her friend again eventually. It doesn't mean that it has to be now. I don't even know what the hell where this come out of. I don't even know where this came out of. The point of the matter is, I feel like somebody needs to hear in the chat room. If I hit you hard, and it hit you, and something just give you a sign, send a super chat. Please send a super chat of thank you, like a thank you letter. Please. And if I don't get a super chat, maybe some of you. Somebody did send something. Somebody did send something. What is that? Somebody sent something. No, nobody sent something. Damn, I got cheered up for nothing. I got cheered up for nothing. Damn. Shit. Got cheered up for nothing. You know, I lost one of my long friends for over politics. I lost one of my long friends for over politics. Can you believe that? Over politics. The grill's ready to go. Let's make this grill, man. You guys want to see the? I'm not gonna bring it. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Maybe it's wrong of me to do this, but mentally I have to do this. Let me do. This is crazy what I'm about to do. I want to do this. So be it. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm gonna do, then you don't know me enough. Do you guys know what I'm about to do? You know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to do. Come on, quit acting like you don't know what I'm about to do. If you know what I'm about to do, you're gonna see. But wait a minute. I'm gonna cook this. How do we do this? I don't know how to do this. Cause I want to make sure you guys see the meat. This is gonna be amazing. I can't wait. Should I just cook this first? Maybe we should. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mix these both together. You guys already know what I'm gonna do, right? I think you already knew. Here we go. 100 proof Rittenhouse. This is a younger version. Now, why would I do this? I'm doing this because a younger version has a lot of fruits. A lot of fruits. And the older version is thicker. This is literally It's the same. It's the same scent of a gun. It's like the twins, but one twin has a bigger ass and the other twin has bigger titties. It's like twins. Which one are you picking? The big titties, or the big ass? Personally, it's a hard. That's a hard choice. That's a hard choice. Let's cook the. I want to cook this perfect. Okay, I want to cook this perfect. I want to cook it perfect. I'm not even playing with you. Here we go. Let's cook this. How do you cook this? By putting it on the grill, you son of a bitch. We're gonna put it in the grill, you son of a bitch. Here we go. As you can see, cheers to all of you again. Young whiskey with the bigger tenure. Let's see. Wow. Yes, yes. Okay, let's give a countdown. I just put the ribeye on the grill at a 9:28. Ribeye crew, you know what time it is? Let me use my watch. Let me use my watch. Now it's officially on. We're in 2 minutes on that one side. I'm aiming for 6 minutes on every side, all right? 6 minutes on both sides, 12 minutes. If I see flame, that's good. If I see a flame, that's good. Boom! That's what I'm drinking. That's what I'm drinking. I just mixed both of these. I just mixed both of these. It's a good one. Make sure to hold it from the stem. From the stem is goddamn good. Damn, it's good. I did mix both of them. This one gives an extra amount of fruits. They both have a lot of fruits, and honestly, mixing them, it almost tastes the same as this. Mixing them, I don't see much of a difference. Kind of crazy. I don't see much of a difference mixing what I just did. Mixing them, it's like putting more of. Honestly, it's like putting more of this. Once I put this, it just takes over. It takes over this one. Takes over this one. Okay, so far on the grill, 3 minutes on. I just planted it on there. 3 minutes. Now we're just gonna. So how do I explain it to you? Okay, it's like this. So I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick it up and I go bang. All right. Well, there we go. I just did it. Just you just gotta move it one side. Oh shoot, Farm Kitty. Cause see another Eddie, dude. Eddie, you gotta get that. Eddie, you could get it. You know what? Eddie's here every day. Eddie, you could get a wrench, Eddie. What are you doing, Eddie? Eddie, people like you here, Eddie. You're a subscriber. What are you doing, Eddie? You want a wrench? Many of you, all of you, want wrenches. Eddie, get the membership. When you get the membership, start sending super chats because Eddie does send super chats. Eddie, get the membership. We need more wrenches out here, Eddie. You would look good as a wrench, but you have to get the membership. How to get the membership? For any of you watching, go to the channel, get the membership, join. A computer is the way to do it, or you can do it here. Get the membership. There's a small fee, and it goes for the whole month. People are gonna notice you, and then just start supporting. Eddie been sending super chats. He's been sending super chats. Eddie, look, we need wrenches, right? We need wrenches. Cheers, all of you. I don't give the wrenches to anybody. Let's drink this up. It's so good. These two whiskeys are amazing. Again, this is one of them. And this is the next one. Now, am I gonna mix both of the other ones together? I don't know if I will, but I'm thinking about it. Let's flip the steak. I'm gunning for medium rare, but I want to kind of have it rare. So far, the steak looks insane. Looks insane. So, how many minutes left? I'm gonna do about 6 minutes. 6 minutes left. Road K. Road K, get that membership. Road K. Damn. A lot of you have had the membership before. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this. That's good. Did I end the poll? There's no way to end the poll, did I? Do we have a poll out here? You guys are gonna see the final product. So before I do the final product, These two together are just gonna make more of this. Okay, don't put them together. If you want to put them together, just know you want more of this. It's not gonna make much of a difference. It's not gonna change anything. They're both the same. One is more since it is, and it just honestly, I honestly feel it's a straight up. This is a straight up thing I want to say is, if you have Rittenhouse, the regular one, and you have this, you want to make more whiskey because say for just in case, say you're low, like you're halfway, you can't find another one. Do what I just did. Mix them both together. You're not gonna know the difference. You're not gonna know the difference. It's really, really good. But you have to have this. Cheers, all of you. Now that I did that, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do the same thing with this. Hey, this is gonna. It's got to be different. Now this one has to be different. Barrel strength, sour mash, and toasted. It has to be different. It's got to be different. We're gonna mix this up. We're gonna mix this up. Shout out to all of you watching. A huge shout out to Unfiltered Joe. He's a member here. Unfiltered Joe, he's a member here, but I think he works during this time. When I'm streaming here, I think he works. Huge appreciation to him. And for all of you that do work and you're still watching me, I appreciate you so much. But we have to make the steak medium rare, right? I want to make it. I want to make it rare. I want to make it rare. For all of you watching, don't forget Super Chance. If you want to get on the channel, on the channel, Super Chance is the way. Shout out to April Neon. Shout out to all of you. If you send a Super Chance, oof, you can ask whatever you want. Let's flip that steak. I open up the grill. Open up the grill. Hell yeah. I open up the grill. Dude, honestly, I open up the grill. You know what it is when I open up the grill. If I open up the grill, I'm charring up the fat. I'm caramelizing the fat. Wait a minute. Let's do this. Wait a minute. That's still a little bit from another one. Oh shit, I dropped a little bit. Let's see, let's see. Do I see flames? I do see flames. Ah! Hey. Ah, shit. Yeah. Damn. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Here she is. I feel like it's. Wait a minute. Persevere. Oh. Oh. Damn. Oh, shit. Woo! Damn. Wow. Look at this steak. Oh, my Lord. Lordy Lord. This might be the best steak you ever have in your life. You ever, maybe. Damn. Shit. Just- I gotta say this. Save money by cooking your steak at home. Save money by cooking your steak at home. That's what it is. Save money by cooking your steak at home. Wow. What's my name? Why does the neighbor have to always come out? What's up with that? This is the way to cook. There's a way to cook. Chris Hansen, thank you so much, Chris Hansen, for watching. Chris Hansen in the chat room. Thank you so much, Chris Hansen. Thank you so much for appreciation. This is, oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oof. You see that? Look at the juices. You see that? Look at the juices flowing. Damn. Oh, shit. Better than the steakhouse. Better than the steakhouse. Okay, let me try this out. Dude, do I need to drink water before I do this? I think so because I just drink all the. What is this in the bottom? This is the top of. This is the top of this. Ah, this is so good. That's the top of that. Oof. Look, it's leaking. Oh, shit. It's leaking. Well, now we know. Right in Florida. Now we know in Florida. Our damn thing is leaking. Look at the leakage. Shit. Save money by cooking your own meat. Wow. Dude, do I need to drink water on here to evaluate this whiskey? I don't drink water when I'm doing these things, but maybe I need to. I'm only gonna drink water because here's the reason why I'm drinking water. Okay, I don't usually do that, but here's the reason. You want to hear the real reason? I don't even know if I want to tell you. The real reason I'm gonna drink water here on this one is because I don't know what this is gonna taste like. I just mixed this one, limited release, toasted, with this. Damn, water? What the hell? Drinking water on the stream? Water on the stream? You gotta be out of your mind if you think I'm drinking water. You out of your mind. Let me taste this. Let me taste this. Let me taste this. Oh fucking hell. Let me taste this. Oh shit! I just saved $100. Woo! I just saved $100. Ah, God. Oh, this thing is goddamn good. Wow. Damn. Do I take this or a big? Do I take this or a Victoria's Secret Model's bubble booty? I take this over a Victoria's Secret Model's bubble booty. You know, Victoria's Secret Models, their asses stink. You guys don't know that, but I'll tell you. Victoria's Secret Models, their asses stink. I've been with how many Victoria's Secret Models? Two. That's good enough. Two is good enough, dude. You thought I was gonna say 10? No, two is good enough. Two Victoria's Secret Models. The asses stink. This is look. I'll take this. I'll take the steak over that. I'll take the steak over that. Ichiban. That's what I'm gonna clear my palate with. Oh shit! It tastes like water. It tastes like Fiji water. Shout out to all of you. For all of you watching, let's send the poll in the chat room. Send the poll in the chat room. For any of you that are going out with skinny women, good luck, man. Good luck. And if you're going out with skinny women, good luck, man. There's a reason why you get mad. Why are you getting mad? Gentlemen, why are you getting mad? You're getting mad because you're not attracted to her anymore because her odor. There you go. That's why you're getting. That's why you're getting mad. You're getting mad at your woman or your girlfriend or your wife or whatever it is because she's too skinny and there's a certain odor that you don't like. Well, now you know. Now you know. That's why you're getting mad. It ain't anything else. It ain't anything else. It's that. Be with a woman that she's not a twig. Alright? Shout out to all of you. Waiting to pull in the chat room. 120 votes. Have you cooked steak this week? 41% of you said yes. 33% of you said no. 30%. You need to cook steak. You need to cook steak. Look at this. It's dripping. You need to cook steak. Come on, man. You need to. Sensational. You need to cook steak. For all of you watching, I'm going to say this. We had a couple other people say that they're vegan. If they're vegan, you know what? You're not gonna make it to 100. In human history, yes, in human history, there was not a vegan that made it to 100 years old. I'm 166 years old. Next year I'm going to be 167, but I'm 166 years old, and I can tell you, I can guarantee you, you're never going to make it to 100 years old being vegan. Alright? So don't be vegan, you idiot. Don't be vegan, you idiot. Look at this. Oh, look at the drip. Look at the drip. Ah, no. Look at this. I show you how to cook the best. Don't go to the restaurant. Save money by cooking your own food. Cook your own steak. Save money. Don't go to restaurants. Who goes to Chili's, dude? If you're going to Chili's, you know what you are? You're a simp. You go to Chili's, you a simp. Okay, let's try this out before anything. Let's try this out. Choose off. Let's try this out. Wow. If any of Mitch Kerr's employees watching me, because we have a lot of employees that do watch, why the hell you guys watch? You guys sneaky? What's up with that? You guys sneaky? Employees, shout out to all employees out there that watch me. We got thousands of views on every stream. We got thousands of views on every stream. Why are you guys watching me? You guys know I'm going to review this. I'm going to say if it's shit is bad. Good or dookie. Good or straight dookie. Here we go. For any of you watching from the Mitch Kerr's distillery, right now, currently, you put these together, blend these together. Just blend it together one time. Blend it together one time. Blend it together one time. That might be the most pinnacle, most ultimate, most doozy, beautiful, damn, oh shit. That is that's remarkable. This right here, what I'm having, I just had those two greenhouses. Those two, that taste the same. You already know. I told you guys this, but these are two different ones. Toasted finish, sour mash, and limited edition, and barrel strength sour mash. This is elite. The fact that the bars can't do this, the restaurants can't do this. The restaurants can't do what I just did. They just, honestly, I don't even give a damn what they say. The restaurants can't do it. The restaurants cannot do this. I'm sorry, man. I don't give a damn who I offend, whatever. I don't need to be salt babe and putting some salt because I have enough. That's amazing. That's sensational. If you buy both of these, if you ever get the chance, mix both of these. One of the best whiskey mixes you ever have. There's not a lot of people around the world that have this. So, I'm going to say this off the rip. I'm the first one in the America. I'm the first one on Earth. I'm the first one on Earth to mix both of these together and tell you this is one of the best mixes you can ever have. Do it if you have both of them. The beautiful part of whiskey is yours. Treat the whiskey how you treat your women. Yeah, treat them with Precise. Look at this. Empty. Treat them more precise. Beautiful fashion for all of you. Look, we're going to stream. I gave you guys a good stream today. I see you. I like Carly. These two whiskeys. You know what this was missing? This was missing the Big Brother. And the Big Brother, they made it. That's fantastic. So there's a review. For all of you watching, officially the real bands, I poured this. You saw I poured this. Shout out to all of you. The review is here. Best whiskey on the stream. Michter Barrel Strength. Sour Mash. I can't wait to eat this. For all of you watching, thank you so much for tuning in to the stream. I appreciate all of you that have been here today. Am I going to go out tonight? Look, I'm still thinking about planting this one. Maybe I'll plant it tomorrow. We need to plant some of these. Oh shit. We need to plant some cactuses. Cactus Max, I mean tomorrow? Maybe. Shout out to April Neal. Pinchy. Yes, Pinchy, April Neal. And shout out to April Neal for all of you watching. One of my favorite beers is called No Mames. One of my favorite beers is called No Mames. Trippin' Brewing Company, No Mames. Am I going to have a drink in the next stream? I don't even know if I have any left over. I think I have maybe one. I have no idea. For all of you watching, thank you so much for tuning in the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in on today's stream. It is 10 p.m. 10 p.m. And for all of you watching, make yourself a good, drippy ribeye on the bone. Damn. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all soon tomorrow. Huge shout outs to the USA. Huge shout outs. I'm put a minute. I start putting it's whiskey maxing. You guys like my shirt though? Good, you like my shirt. Whiskey maxing. Let's put some of these out here. Whiskey maxing. Reaper Crew, huge shout outs to the USA. Huge shout outs to the USA. Huge shout outs to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force. Battling the ends of the moon. Shout outs to the women out there with big booties. If you're holding them down with a big booty, it's amazing. But if you have a fake booty, it stinks. Cardi B, her ass stinks. Shout out to the women out there with big titties, natural titties. If you have titties that are made, underside of your titties stink too. Shout out to the men that know what's up. Shout out to the men that know what's up. And shout out to the men that help out their other friends that are men to not get with a big booty girl with fake titties and fake ass. And shout out to the men out there that stop their bros from getting married to the wrong woman. You think I'm going to give a shout out to the doctors and the nurses? No, I'm not. Not on the stream. Doctors and nurses, you need to pucker up. Be on the chat room. Send super chats. I ain't going to pucker up to you. You guys are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all soon. Next one. This was a fun stream. I had a fun time. What's the best part of the stream? Dude, everything. But the best part of the stream, to me, dude, this whiskey. God damn. This whiskey, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, time for me to get the hell out of here. I'm going to keep this public for all of you to watch. But don't forget, Reaper, you know what time it is, win them one. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button if you haven't. If you watch Pokemon, shout out to all the Pokemon people that watch Pokemon. If you got kids, rip them Pokemon packs. Pokemon are, anyways, we'll talk about, maybe we do a Pokemon stream this week. Anyways, I can't wait to have this. Reaper officially sign out. I'll see you all soon. Orders. How many orders we have out here? Comment in the chat if you're an artist. Comment in this stream if you're an artist. I'll see you all soon. For the ladies out there, ladies, if you're a twig, I don't want you. We don't want you. Eat good. But don't be 500 pounds. I'll see you soon. Reaper officially